Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Malinga Sise of Herb and Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful. And for those who are still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I will be so grateful. Today we are going to look at the feed consumption of our layers. Guys, I have made this video before, but I think some of you had not understood this video, and many of you have requested, Mrs. please make us a video talking about the feed consumption for 500 birds, for 1000 birds. But there's this one particular message that keeps on popping in my comment section about 300 layers. Guys, this person wrote me this message over 5 times that, Sissy, please tell me how much I need, how much feeds do 300 birds consume. That's why, to answer all these questions, I've decided to choose the 300 layers. But I want to tell you that with the layers, basically it's about feeding them. If you don't feed them the right way, trust me, those birds will not lay well. Trust me, they will not perform well. That is why feeding is really very, very important in this project. That is why I've also really chosen to repeat this same video. But last time I was talking about 400 birds, and this time I said, okay, since most of my subscribers are asking about the feed consumption, let me repeat in the 300 birds. But I want to let you know that whether you have 1000 birds, whether you have 500 birds, whether you have 2000 birds, the way we are going to calculate here, please try to follow that procedure, because all these birds are the same and they feed the same way. I got this calculation from the feeding timetable that I was given by the company that supplied me with the birds. That's why I would say, please, if you're going there to get the birds, let them give you the feeding timetable of those birds, and let them give you the vaccination schedule of the birds. But what I know is, I think about the feed intake, I think it is uniform, because I think all these layers and broilers almost have the same people who manufactured them, and they're the ones who came out with this calculation. So let us try to follow this calculation very, very well. It is going to be kind of a long video, but to cut it short, we are going to work on from week 1 to week 10, and tomorrow we shall continue from week 11 to week 19. In that way, I'm very sure all of us we are going to understand. But you must always consider feeding first. With these birds, if you don't feed them well, trust me, they will not perform the way they are supposed to perform. And here, my first 4 weeks, I normally give the birds pellets, starter pellets. And from week 5 to week 12, that is when I give the growers mash. And my growers mash is basically the broiler feeds. I've talked about this before, and this has really worked for me. And then from week 13 till I lay them off, I give them the layers mash. All these videos have been making and showing you in all the process how I'm making this feed and how I'm mixing these feeds. So please go and watch the videos of how to mix those growers mash and the layers mash. So for today, let us stay tuned till the end, and I'll be so grateful. So as I told you earlier on, today we are going to look at the feed consumption of 300 layers, and I've decided to write everything down, as you can see, so that we do not take a lot of time. And we must know that whenever we get these birds, they are supposed to feed on weekly basis. Every week there is a particular amount of feeds that each bird is supposed to consume. So I have really looked at how much is a bird supposed to consume. Then I multiplied it with our 300 layers, and then I've come out with, in a day, how much are you supposed to give these birds. And then also we are going to look at, in a full week, how much are these birds supposed to consume. I think this is going to help you out there as a beginner to plan for the money for feeding these birds, because we all know that feeding is really very, very important in poultry farming. So let us begin. When we come to week 1, a layer bird is supposed to consume 12 grams of feeds in a day. So if we have 300 layers, it means that we are going to multiply the 12 grams times the 300 layers, which is 3600 grams per day. But it is normally very hard to calculate, to give these birds in to weigh these feeds in grams, so I've decided to convert it into kilograms. So 3,600 grams, when you want to convert it into kilograms, we are going to divide it by 1,000 and it will bring us 3.6 kilograms of feeds per day. So if you have 300 layers, make sure in week 1 you give them 3.6 kilograms of feeds in a day. So we are going to look at, in a full week, how many kilograms of feeds are these birds supposed to consume. So you will find that we shall multiply the 3.6 kilograms of feeds times the 7 days in a week, which will bring us to 25.2 kilograms of feeds in a week. So in week 2, they are supposed to consume 18 grams per chick per day. So if we come to 300 layers or 300 chicks, we are going to multiply the 18 grams times 300 chicks, which will bring us to 5,400 grams of feeds in a day. So we've really agreed that it is hard to weigh these feeds in grams, so we want it into kilograms. So that will be, let me bring it closer, that will be 5,400 grams divided by 1,000, which will bring us to 5.4 kilograms of feeds in a daily basis. So if you have 300 layers, every day in week 2, you're supposed to give them 5.4 kilograms of feeds. So if we want to know in a week how much do we need, we shall put 5.4 kilograms of feeds multiplied by the 7 days, which will bring us to 37.8 kilograms of feeds in a week. Let us go to week 3 up here. In week 3, each chick is supposed to consume 25 grams of feeds in a day. So for the 300 chicks, we shall put 25 grams times 300, which will bring us to 7,500 grams of feeds. And we've said that we want to get it in kilograms. So we shall put 7,500 grams divide by 1,000, which will bring us to 7.5 kilograms of feeds per day. And if we want to know in a week, we shall multiply 7.5 kilograms of feeds times 7. So that means in week 3, these birds need to consume 52.5 kilograms of feeds. Let's go to week 4. I hope we are all understanding the calculation. Week 4, each chick is supposed to consume 31 grams of feeds in a day. So if we have 300 birds, we shall put 31 grams, you multiply it by the 300 birds to bring us 9,300 grams of feeds in a day. And now when we want to bring to kilograms, we shall put 9,300 grams, you divide it by the 1,000, and it will bring us 9.3 kilograms of feeds in a day. And then if we want to find in a full week how many kilograms of feeds do we need, we shall put 9.3, you multiply it by 7 days, which will bring us to 65.1 kilograms of feeds in the fourth week. If we come to week 5, we shall see that each bird is supposed to consume 36 grams in a day. And if we want to find out for 300 birds, we shall put 36 times 300 birds, which will bring us to 10,800 grams in a day. And if we want to find in kilograms, we shall put 10,800, you divide it by 1,000, which will bring us to 10.8 kilograms of feeds every day. And we said we want to find it in a week, of which we shall multiply 10.8 kilograms of feeds, you multiply it by the 7 days. So that means week 5 birds are supposed to consume 75.6 kilograms of feeds in a week. So if we come to week 6, you see that every bird is supposed to consume 41 grams in a day. For the 300 birds, we shall multiply this and this, and to bring us to 12,300 grams, of which if we want to find in kilograms, we divide it by 1,000, which will bring us to 12.3 kilograms of feeds in a day. And for 1 week, we shall multiply this 12.3 kilograms. You multiply it by 7, which will bring us to 86.1 kilograms of feeds. So if we come to week 7, every bird is supposed to consume 43 grams of feeds in a day. And for 300 birds, we shall multiply this 43 grams times the 300 birds, which will bring us to 12,900 grams in a day. And we shall divide that by 1,000 to give us 12.9 kilograms of feeds in a day. And for a full week, we shall multiply 12.9 kilograms times the 7 days, which will bring us to 90.3 kilograms of feeds in week 7. So let us go to week 8. Everybody is supposed to consume 49 grams of feed. And for the 300, we shall multiply 49. You multiply by the 300, which will bring us to 14,700 grams of feeds every day in week 8. If we want to find in kilograms, we shall divide 14,700 divide by 1,000, which will bring us to 14.7 kilograms of feeds. So if we want to know the full week, we shall multiply the 14.7 kilograms of feeds by 7 days, which will bring us to 102.9 kilograms of feeds in week 8. If we come to week 9, every bird is supposed to consume 52 grams of feeds in a day. For the 300 birds, we shall put 52. You multiply by the 300 birds, which will bring us to 15,600 grams in a day. And in kilograms, we shall divide 15,600 divide by 1,000, which will bring us to 15.6 kilograms of feeds every day. So in a full week, we shall have to multiply 15.6 times 7 days, which will bring us to 109.2 kilograms of feeds every week. This is the week that we are going to stop in for today. Then we shall continue tomorrow. Week 10, everybody is supposed to consume 60 grams per day. And we shall multiply 60 by 300 birds, which will bring us to 18,000 grams. When we want to convert it to kilograms, we shall put 18,000. You divide it by 1,000, which will bring us to 18 kilograms of feeds every day. And then if we want to find in a full week, we shall put 18 kilograms, multiply it by the 7 days, which will bring us to 126 kilograms of feeds every day. I hope we have understood from the first week till week 10. Guys, these birds, we need to feed them the way it is written here. All the layers, they really need this amount of feeds in a daily basis. And if for you to do a proper calculation and a proper budgeting, I have given you in a full week how much feeds you need. So for today, that is all I had for you. But one thing you must know is that with poultry farming, especially those who want to do layers, feeding is very, very important. We must follow this feed consumption of the birds very, very well. If we don't give these birds the right amount of feeds in a daily basis, please, your birds will not perform well and you will not enjoy this project. Most of us, our birds are not laying eggs. Our birds are not performing well. We have not hit 95% production, 98% production because of our feeding. Feeding is very important. First of all, we must give them the right feed in the right age. Here I told you I give pellets for the first 4 weeks, then growers mash from week 5 to week 12, and then layers mash from week 13 till I lay them off. That is how I've been giving my birds the feeds. That is how I was guided from the very first day, and you've seen how my performance is really so good. If birds are meant for laying eggs, please let us give them layers mash. If you want to raise them for meat, for those who are doing broilers, please give them the broilers mash. So let us really follow this feed consumption very, very well, because this is very, very important. And let us endeavor to give our birds enough feeds. Let us not be mean that we want to save some money. If we want to save some money by giving them less feeds, these birds will not perform well, and at the end of the day, you the farmer, you will be the one losing. So let us really try to follow this feed consumption. Let us observe biosecurity. Let us give them clean drinking water and enough. Let us really do the vaccination of our birds very, very well. And guys, let us also follow the herbal remedies, just like Sise is doing. In that way, we shall be able to help these birds to perform well and to make them disease resistant. So for today, thank you so much for watching, and if you're still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let's like the videos, guys. If we like the videos, that is when YouTube will recommend it to so many people, and that is how we are going to make it to 50k subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Love you all. Bye bye.
My God.
Now, if you want to know,
it is heavy.
It's
very.
If you want to know that your end is laying, you just do the hand like this and put here like this. There are these two bones. If this hand enters here, just know the hen is laying. But if it doesn't enter, it's not laying.